Today I want to go over the NoFap cons and pros, along with semen retention cons and pros, and give my opinion on the end on which one you should do. But first, what is the difference between NoFap and semen retention? NoFap is when you don't watch pee, you don't beat your meat, but you still have intercourse. But semen retention is when you do none of that stuff. So the first pro with NoFap is that it increases discipline because it's forcing you to control your urges. And over time, if you keep controlling it more and more, it's going to go stronger. And that discipline you have can translate to other aspects of life. You can start being more disciplined in the gym, more disciplined on your work, disciplined in like sacrificing. If people hit you up, you start saying no more so that you can focus more on yourself and getting your life together. Number 2 is that you have better relationships because you're focusing all your attention on your partner and you won't have to worry about the videos playing in your head, going in the bathroom all day long, not spending time with your partner, and you won't have unrealistic expectations about them because you won't see them as a performer. You just see them as a regular human being. Another one is that you feel more motivated and energized because you're not wasting your energy all day long feeling tired and sluggish afterwards. You can take the energy and motivation you have and you can put it into something that actually matters in your life, like being an entrepreneur or YouTuber, whatever you want to be, going to the gym, just locking in on your self-improvement journey, just whatever it is. Just redirect that energy into something that actually matters in your life. Another one is that increase your testosterone levels. The same thing, like I previously said, you're not wasting your energy. If you're in the gym, you want to keep your testosterone levels high because it'll make you stronger. The 5th one is that it helps you fix erectile dysfunction because it'll help reduce the unrealistic expectations you have in your brain about how the real life thing is going to be like the one in the videos, even though it's not. It'll help with premature ejaculation because your dopamine receptors will heal and will return back to normal. And the last one is that you can help people with the addiction also because you can take what you learned about NoFap, you can teach the other people. Heck, you can even start a school course or your own business based on it, just like I'm doing right now. You can do the same thing I'm doing right now, helping millions of people around the world deal with the same exact issue you have. You can give them the tips and techniques you applied where it works for you. Now let's get into the NoFap cons. Now the first one is that they can say like unrealistic claims about freaking getting superpowers or unrealistic expectations or unrealistic benefits, even though that's not the case. And by believing that it'll actually give you like superpowers and all that, it can make you feel disappointed if you don't get those results. Now this one might be the biggest con of NoFap, is that once you hit like 90-day plus, you start to have withdrawal symptoms like insomnia, low energy, brain fog, intense craving, depression, anxiety, low motivation, and muscle weakness. And some people say they experience flu-like symptoms. But going through this is actually a good thing because it means that you're healing from your addiction, because our brain doesn't like change. So your brain is going to do everything it can to not change. So choose your pain. Would you rather feel that way like every single day, or would you rather go through that but afterwards you'll be back to normal? The next one is that you'll have some wet dreams. If you don't know what that is when you release like in your sleep without you knowing it. I wouldn't really count this as a relapse because you're not conscious about it, but I feel like it'd just be annoying, especially if it happens frequently. I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to freaking clean that every other day, or however frequent it happens. The last con is that you have some really strong urges. They're gonna be hard to control, but if you stay strong enough, you'll overcome that urge. So it's gonna be like a constant battle back and forth with yourself. And surfacing the internet's gonna be harder because you have to be careful running into like a pop-up ad about something seductive, or accidentally run to a video or something, and you might have to get like blockers on your device, maybe block P from like your internet router. If you want to know how to do that, I Am Lucid made like a short on how to do that. Now let's get into the semen retention con. Now a lot of it is the same thing stated with the NoFap one. For example, being more motivated and energized. Like I said, you're not wasting your energy. You can redirect all that motivation energy into something productive, like a YouTube channel or your own business, or going to the gym, reading a book. Is something better and productive. You have mental clarity and focus because your brain is not clouded on that brain fog with the videos and images and all that playing in your head. It boosts your confidence as well because you'll feel proud of yourself. You overcame an addiction, and it'll make you feel that you can like conquer any obstacle in your way, as I stated previously with the NoFap one. Also, like I said, with approaching people, maybe you just want to be friends with them, or maybe want to pursue them because you won't think about the videos. You can see him, talk to him, be around him. It's like a regular human being. You'll have better physical performance because you have increased energy levels, and you'll have better hormonal balance. That's why you hear a lot about fighters do semen retention, because it gives them the extra energy they need to go deep into the fight. And also I think LeBron did it as well back in the 2020 NBA bubble, because when a reporter asked him what secrets he have, he said, "Oh, I don't want to give it away, but let's just say my wife is not happy with it." And a lot of people were implying that he was talking about semen retention. Another pro is that it gives you emotional stability. It reduces your anxiety, improves your mood swings once again because of a better hormonal balance, and feeling more in control of your life because you're not worried about the videos or intercourse, nothing. You have no distractions at all. You can just solely focus on getting your life together. Now let's get into the cons. The first con is that it increases sexual frustration and obsessive thoughts about intercourse, because let's be real, as human beings, you can't abstain from intercourse for too long. So obviously at some point you're gonna crack and you're gonna want to do it. The next one is that you may have physical discomfort in like your genital area, and you'll probably have prostate congestion. I don't know how like rare it is or how common it is, but obviously since you haven't released in a while, it's all like backed up in there. Another one is that you might have delayed ejaculation, aka blue balls. You may have some swelled testicles, temporary discomfort because obviously you haven't released in a while. Under any circumstance, it's going to take some time to get used to again if you start to release. Another one is that it negatively affects sexual function, performance. You might feel embarrassed because obviously, like I said previously, since you haven't released in a while, it's going to take some time to get used to. It can cause frustration and embarrassment as well if you're with someone, if you're doing it one-on-one and you try to get it work, but it won't. The last con is that it can cause relationship problems, because let's say if you want kids, it's not really possible. How are you going to do it if you're on semen retention? It can make your partner feel that you're not into them because you're not releasing, or you're unable to get it working. Especially if you don't tell them you're on semen retention, they probably just think you're not into them. My opinion on it, I think both of them are great. I don't have a definitive answer which one is best. It really depends on what you want to do. But what I would recommend is probably do NoFap for 90 days, and then After that, if you want to go to semen retention, you can do that. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you're able to learn about NoFap semen retention. Click the link in the description for my school community to join, where you can have live calls, video courses, build a like-minded community to help people around the world, to help people end their addiction. We can give our insights, share stories, give each other knowledge and tips how to end it, do this and that. Just chill, hang out. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm out.